The author is very well known locally and in distant parts for her many previous publications. These latest work is certainly a valuable addition to the recorded history of the town. Prompt at 10 a.m, the first visitors arrived, and this was followed by a steady stream throughout the period, many staying through the entire session.
Hello, this is Karen Snell, who's come to the book launch of my book, C&T Harris, An Illustrated History, because of the pictures that she's kindly lent us today, and she'll tell you a little bit about the history of them.
Hello, I'm Karen. These are some paintings that my late father, David Foster, painted back in 2007. He was a production manager on the Pie Line in Harris's, and these are some depictions of his memories when he was there. He's got very fond memories.
When did he paint them, did you say?
In 2007.
And did he have sketches? Did he have any notes?
He's written some biography about his time in Harris's, and he's always enjoyed painting. It's always been a passion of his, and he started off doing some sketches because from looking back over his things that he's got quite a lot of sketches in books, and then he does a few different types of paintings, and then he decides which one he wants to finish.
That's good. And you've got some more, because this is just a taste of David's paintings. So we'll be looking forward to seeing some more of those. And I believe there's one which includes Harris's Silver Band.
That's right.
Which I'm really looking forward to seeing. So you'll be down the Heritage Centre again.
Yes, I
Lovely.
will do.
Thank
yes,
you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Kath and Keith Haynes, and they will be celebrating their Golden Wedding anniversary in December. And they met in Harris's, and I would like to tell the story. So, would you like to tell the story of when you met?
Well, I started in 1968, as soon as I left school. Left school on the Friday and started in there on the Monday in the boning department, and worked in there for a couple of years, and then one day I was working downstairs and I was pumping ox tongues with brine.
Oh wow.
And lucky enough, a young schoolgirl walked by me, and it happened to be Kath. And it was her first day starting work. And she worked in the offices the same side as I did. And I got speaking to her for a few minutes and asked where she lived and what she did. And funnily enough, later on that day, when she had her dinner hour, I walked up to North End and met her as she came out from dinner. And basically, the rest is history. We stayed together since and got married in Cannon Church.
Two children. And one beautiful granddaughter.
Oh. Well, congratulations on your 50th wedding anniversary this year, and thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, well, the story begins in 1910 when my grandfather came down from Wem in Shropshire. He came down with a steam lorry and including a trailer with all of his furniture on and the family. They lived in Curzon Street, Keln. He was then employed by C&T Harris's as the first mechanised transport they had. And every morning at 5 o'clock, he would do the same journey, which was from Keln to Beckhampton and then Marlborough Station, and offload all the goods from C&T Harris's. He was there for many years, and also he was involved in the generator which was in the Marden River. All the electrics inside, He spent most of his life in C&T Harris's, but he died quite young. He died at 55. But he left with 10 children, 6 girls, 4 boys, and there we go. So that's my story. My name is Roger Onslow. I only worked in Harris's for 6 months, and then I joined the building trade, which was Blackford's of Calne, and carried on with that.
What about those actual pictures we're looking at?
The pictures you're looking at now is the steam lorry. The first one there is outside the town hall in Calne. The next one down is outside the Wagon and Horses at Beckhampton, which I think Grampy would stop there and have a pint. And then the next one there is at Marlborough Station, which no longer exists.
Dee was soon busy circulating amongst the visitors and chatting, in addition to signing copies of her book. It was natural that many visitors were past employees of C&T Harris, although there were also relatives and friends. There were even those who had no connection with the firm at all, but wanted to learn more about the important past. Tell me again that you worked for Harris's for how long?
27 years.
27 years. What's your actual job there? What did you do?
Lorry driving. Well, I supplied those photographs.
Oh. Turn the book right so I can see it.
Pardon?
Turn around. Yeah, you drove these, yeah? So you drove these, yeah?
Yeah, both them. Both them. And that was some that I had and nobody else had. And that was all my workmates. That was all of those were drivers of the Calne lorries. Oh, there's a bloke just coming in now, nose off.
This is Jill Harding, and she's going to tell the story of this clock and its relationship to Harris and this lovely watch.
Yeah, well, the clock was presented to my husband when he retired, when it closed down, the factory, and he worked in the computer department, and he worked there for 38 years. Yes.
Did he get a long service medal?
Well, no, that was it.
This is a long service.
Yes, that's right. And the watch was presented to my father, which was Dennis Miller, and he worked there for 46 years. Yes, it was.
Were you at Harris's?
I worked in the offices before I had my family. So,
Naturally, there were numerous reunions of past colleagues and friends, along with much hilarity and anecdotes, and stories were recalled.